Good morning, everybody. TheoSophia here. Glad to see so many people here. And let's see. Chase, good morning. Thank you for your lovely thoughts you left me. Cavell. And for those of you who are asking for a message, I'm going to do messages tomorrow. We're going to do something different today. But I'm sure the angels are listening and will bring you a message on their own. Marby, Kathy, Lupita, thank you for coming. It's wonderful to see everybody. Carol, good morning. And Marby. Well, I hope you all enjoy our getting together today. I'm going to offer a new experience on Mondays. And it's the Eye of Horus healing experience. So every Monday, we're going to gather together for whoever wants to come and do various healings for ourselves. I'll be your guide. I used to, for 34 years, I've had a Wednesday night group that always come and we do healings, to get you through the week. So I thought you might enjoy that here. So we'll see how that goes. And good morning, Angel Wings. Thank you for coming. So, yes, I would love your input as much as if there's something up and you would like to help move through it, then you can just mention it, but understand always when we get together, we are like one consciousness, which is truly who we are. And there's no one who is on here who hasn't all had the same issues in some way. Might all look a little different, but it's always the same as we're human now and we're moving into spirit. So I want to bring Mother and Father deep into our hearts. And I have a few other beings that want to join us here, which I am going to give mention to. Immediately, Babaji steps forward. Know that he is the brother of Jesus who is alive and in Badra, India, and is living, proving that everyone can live forever, while Jesus was given the request to prove that people can ascend and still have a life and be alive. So I also have Jesus here and Saint Germain and Dwal Kul, Master DK. For those of you who aren't aware of him, he's been my instructor through healing school and all the things I've learned about healing. So he's coming to be present with you today. And his teacher, K17. So it's a lot of the Christ line that I've always worked with to bring forth the different healing experiences. Yes, there are some feminine ones here. Lady Nada, who is in charge of the karmic board. She's the most powerful woman in the hierarchy. Also, certainly Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary. All these beings I work very close with in the whole mother experience of the offices of that light. And Kuan Yin comes. Not so much that I have personally worked with her when we traveled to Thailand. It was interesting. That's where I met Douglas, my husband. And he was in alignment with Kuan Yin, and I was in alignment with Buddha. And certainly I'm not going to forget that Buddha is always right here by my side. So other feminines. Mostly those who have achieved I work now within the office of Mother. So there are many there that if I named them, you would not know. For a lot of individuals become the energy and consciousness of Mother. They're just not known as people are known in our world today. So we're going to welcome all the hierarchy and all the phylums of the angels and offer to anyone who is on their path and in their pure light intention, they're welcome to come and participate and receive the shift that we're going to offer in healing today. All right. Let me see here. Some different people. All right. Prime 3, good morning. Glad you could make it. Okay, then it was just Chase saying welcome. Yes, everybody's welcomed here. I'm so appreciative. So, what I thought about today is calendars are all different. I've had people tell me today's the full moon, and on my calendar it says tomorrow's the full moon. But I wanted to make sure that you all knew that the full moon offers a great opportunity. Good morning, Anik. And 3 days before the full moon and 3 days after is an opportunity for those who are walking the path of light to walk up a moonbeam to the moon and have a little conference or talk with your teachers to know where you're at and how things are going and all those type of things. So I've told a lot of people about that, but my teachers are here saying not too many people take advantage of that gift. Perhaps it's that you don't know if you'll hear them, you don't know if you'll feel them, but understand there's so many things that happen for all of you on a soul level. It's really not important because in some way, at the perfect time and the perfect moment, your soul will bring that which happens to you. It'll be a quick memory or a quick thought, or it'll change this part of your life here or there. So it might be a good practice to know that's offered to you, especially if you're having a time where there's a huge stress going on. So first, I would like to have us all go into the heart, and I will guide you and create a sacred place. And you might think I'm crazy thinking that you need that, but I'm working here from a place where I don't know specifically. So why not create it and everyone take advantage? And if you have a sacred space, fine. But if you want to follow our instruction, so be it. All right? So, and we're going to give welcome to everyone who comes in that we're now going to be in a different space within ourselves. So first, let's ground deep into the earth. And we always put our palms up, connecting into the crystalline grid of Mother. And you just need to let that root chakra fall. Just let it go. There you go. Good. I think too many people today spend their life out in the busyness of the world and aren't finding peace and quiet inside themselves. So let's just keep moving, and it's going to start to move quicker. And what you aren't realizing is you are going through levels and levels of the inside of the earth. Keep letting it let you move through it. You might have a space where you feel all of a sudden that you're free and there's nothing close to you. And then as quick as you recognize it, it comes back tight. And that's right before we go to where we are in the essence of Mother. All right. So now that we're all rooted together, we're going to call in the 14th ray of God. 14th ray, asking to come to us from the great central sun. And we're going to allow it to move us down through our crown. Down, embracing our channel as we go, and allowing us to come into our heart. Now, the 14th ray is a clear light. There is a 15th ray now, but we're not going to go there yet. And we're just going to let the clear light just gently move around inside the heart before it begins to show itself to you. So just let there be a circle of light in your chest, letting that powerful 14th ray, which is the divine love of God, touch you. And maybe you can feel yourself relax. And when you're ready, I want you to open your vision, however it is for you. Some people touch their third eye and give it encouragement. Some people just have it and open their perception. But as this light is moving around within our heart, we're looking for a sacred door. A sacred door. Because one of the most powerful things to learn about yourself is there is a sacred place of you within your own heart. For me, there are a huge arched pair of double doors, very ancient. If yours look different, that means nothing wrong or anything. It means they're yours. But you may have the big arched ones. It doesn't matter. If you don't see anything, let your imagination create it. For I've learned a long time ago, in the first technique I ever learned in one brain, imagination is 99% accurate. So, however, whether you see it with your third eye or whether you imagine it, let's see these doors and open them up. And it's like they just usher you in. Now, perhaps there's some of you that haven't been there that you're aware of. You may go at night, but we don't always have recollection of everywhere we go at night. So I want you to look around and find a place for you to sit. For this is a place where you sat for eons to meditate. This is your sacred room. This is where the purest, and perhaps you fought off the darkest parts of fears and angers within yourself have happened. It's very profound. Yes, let's take a breath. Need not be overwhelming. It's just a place maybe you haven't been yet. But it's there. So it is from this place I want you to just breathe in and breathe out. Maybe at some point you can open your eyes even more, in your imagination even, and look around. What is in this sacred room? Maybe artifacts from all the lives you've led. Maybe those that are very, very special to you. Perhaps the image of a Buddha, of Kuan Yin. A tall wooden Kuan Yin. They're so masterful. I'm sure, and I have no doubt, that each and every one of you have something from your journey of light in this sacred part in your heart, so that you would never forget. You would never forget this long journey that you've been taking, that you have walked step by step, experienced always with your heart. Yes, it is true. There are those who experience life from the mind. This is why first we rooted, and now we're coming down into the heart. So if you feel you're one of those that live in the mind and up above who you are, let's just reach a hand up and gather yourself down. That it is a safe place to come down and sit into the sacred heart. I can see blossoms begin to blow in the wind, and we're inside. That is the magic that's alive within each of you. And now I see a beam of light in the center before where I sit. Let yourself imagine that all of a sudden, the magical song that came opened from within us, a beautiful beam of sacred light. Now, I am aware that it is not nighttime now, but it doesn't mean that we cannot ask for God the Creator to create a moonbeam for us, to come for us, and to give us a pathway to reach our teachers upon the moon who are having conference there about us. So let's just take a few breaths and see a stairway appear in that light. No, this is not an ascension stairway. This is a stairway upon a moonbeam up to the moon. To have a talk, a communication with your teachers, which is always available 3 days before the moon becomes full and for 3 days after. You will be able to come back here again if you choose. Yet another song. And now, you may either sit within this room and have some quiet time, or you can join us as we travel up these stairs that are, it's going to become almost like a covered pathway. And we're going to journey up. It will not take long up into the moon as this has opened for us. Perhaps you've never met your teachers. It doesn't matter. They know you. And perhaps you're not inquisitive to want to even bother to know. That's fine. Enjoy sitting here in this sacred, loving energy of your heart that has been generated and created by you for over eons of time. Who's to know? For we are all different. And that fact within each of us will be unique and different. So I'm going to go up with the group and know that you are safe as Babaji sits here with you. Maybe you can begin to feel like a cool breeze, a freedom, step by step, which are wondrous, powerful words that often by the hierarchy. You walk your path step by step. Step by step, we move forward. Step by step, we climb the mountain. Step by step, we move upon the moonbeam, taking us to find answers, taking us to discover we have courage, taking us to understand that we know now we are love and that we have a sacred capacity. We are getting near. Notice it isn't difficult to breathe and it's not difficult to move. Those things that God asks you to do never would. One step after another. And if fear is moving through you, I will bring forth the violet flame for everyone to walk through, shattering all fear, annihilating any hesitation. Or you can choose to walk back down. There is no have to here. You are free and you are in control of you. Now we see a large building upon the moon. And I myself take a moment and take a breath. It is just such mastery to it. I will not attempt to describe it because each of us have different eyes and different perceptions. But see if you can let yourself see this majesty of a building. And there is an angel that comes to take each one of you by your hand. And they will take you to a room that's for you to sit and to feel and let your masters know your questions. And some of you may hear something back. But I will meet back here with you within a few minutes. It doesn't take long. But I honor your courage to step into that maybe which you haven't been. So go on along. The angels will take you to where you are meant to be. They are those angels that are closest to God. And the air gets filled with a lilac light, embracing the beauty of the transformation that you're beginning. Upon arriving at the door, they open the door for you. You only need to go and sit within the chair. And now I will leave as I'm speaking to each of you. I am in many rooms and allow you to have your own experience. Perhaps you'll see them, feel them. Even if you don't, I want you to really believe they're there. And I will meet you outside when you're done. Oh, Excellent. I'm seeing green healing channels of light coming down to each of you for healing. From Hilaron. Be willing to receive it if you choose. Some of you are getting additional light surging through your energy field. If there are those who feel hands upon your shoulders, understand that they are impressioning you with thoughts. It will be up to you if you choose them. And place your hands in front of you, palms up. And you'll each have a teacher who will bring their energy to you and fill you with even more light. Allow yourself to feel the gentleness of the love for you. I leave a kiss upon your forehead of remembrance of the gentleness from Mother's heart. As they all say thank you to all of you. Thank of you for being courageous to walk the path upon earth, to be there for earth, to love, and to grow, and to become. Now, as you're ready, allow your angel to walk you back out to the front of the majestic building. Here, I am waiting for you. Take your time. Know you have 3 more days that you can still return. You do not need to have me with you, but you can call me in. I do respond. Once again, doors opening to the moonbeam we climbed up to get here. And we will just gently, effortlessly walk downward to return to the sacred place within each of your hearts. Hopefully with a fuller heart, an expanded light, and a greater depth of love. Good. We are getting closer. You might begin to be able to breathe and feel the difference in the level of oxygen here upon Earth. It's fine. You are fine. You have all now become Skywalkers. Those who find a willingness within themselves to walk through the sky to discover truth. Good. We return back to the sacred room within your sacred heart. And you can once again sit within the chair there. There are those of you that have a pad and paper that desire to write and jot down some notes. It's fine. Perhaps even more memories are flooding back into your awareness. So we send in an energy of great gratitude to all those who supported us in this journey. And perhaps you see more now than you did in the beginning. You are fine. And if you saw nothing, you are still fine. You did make the journey, no doubt. For if this is true, you are believing and learning to believe more and more. All right. as you're ready, you can once again open those sacred doors to your heart, your sacred heart room, and take a deep breath. Yes, it did really all happen. The imagination, your third eye's vision is all real. And begin to take a breath and expand your energy into the room where you are alive in this earth world. And bring that memory with you. As you can remember, we traveled down your channel into your heart, through the sacred doors into your sacred heart. Adabashana. So we're grateful to all the masters and angels, and Mother, Father, and all those teachers that you have close to you. As they thank you. Blessings. Take your time coming back into your space. I will be here. Most importantly, we'll be grateful to the moon. So as you go to desire to come back in the room, take deep breaths. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Yes. All right. So I'm going to start talking. If you're still not back, I apologize. Just keep deep breathing. So Chase shares with us it was a very emotional experience. Started crying. Somehow I feel so much relieved, love, and gratitude. You're very welcome, Chase. No, it isn't I who planned these things. Mother took you all to that place of beauty. So Anik says, what a magical and loving journey. Thank you and these beautiful beings of light. It is a wondrous thing when you begin to realize how you are not walking alone on your journey. You may be the one that's in your human form, and perhaps there's not always no human form people around you that walk with you. It's a whole different awareness when you become awake. So perhaps some of you are what we call awake today, that there is something more, greater love, something believable. But it wasn't about that. It was about letting you have awareness of what's happening in your world and what's there to support you. Any other comments or questions? I can see some of the beings have come back here with us. I first could hear the rustle of his garment, but Yogananda himself is here. I imagine he came down to have the opportunity to see Master Babaji, for they were close friends. So you must let your parts of you that have the capacity to awaken in the silence to become aware and awake. And I could hear the garment that he wears rustle, and I knew and I saw then him, and I can see the two of them embracing. You see, here in this space, there is no forgetting. You remember for eons that love which you once held. So let me see. Canal says, felt a warm sensation in my right palm, saw a tall building through my third eye. How wonderful. Wonderful. And I would like to ask you to contemplate, what do you feel in your heart? For it is within your heart that we went in and had a greater opening of awareness about love, about courage, about believing. So this is what we're going to do on Mondays. We're going to do different types of healing work and begin to grow. And if that's on your schedule, that's fine. For this is where my love is in healing. So some part of your awareness of consciousness within you is saying, if it wasn't awake before, that, maybe there's something more I'm going to awaken to. Maybe not. It was my left hand itches. It's always a good sign that my left hand itches. Not that I can give it a specific, but does anyone have any final thoughts or questions? So yes, you have from today, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday till Friday to go back, forth again. You're welcome, Cavell. It was my pleasure. Thank you. She's saying thank you for taking her through this great experience. There are so many to be done. So many things. We're going to go to ashrams and learn about the ascension chair and all the healing that can come to you there. It'll be a wonderful experience and ride. And if it doesn't work for you, then you don't come on Mondays. I'll still come back tomorrow on Tuesdays and do messages. And I believe I'm going to make it Wednesday my last day, and I'll probably channel on that day one of the beings that are ready to speak with you. Kathy says, thank you, TheoSophia, and everyone for this message and journey. Thank you, Kathy Marino. All right. Well, if you have questions, you can always write me in the comments. I hope you have a wonderful day. You certainly are filled with a lot of light. And maybe you have to stop and look in the mirror to see the smile on your face. So, much love to all of you. Thank you for traveling with me. Many blessings.